Yeah, mostly. Nice. That's awesome, guys. That's awesome. So yeah, I've started the recording now. Okay. We have it on record. Done. Okay. So let's see the objectives, okay, one by one, and then we can go ahead and do it. So first was the Twitter API. Okay. So we will have a little bit of change here rather than having Twitter API. You guys can do it using TweetPy also, and I'll let the reviewers know that you guys have done using TweetPy. Okay. So that shouldn't be a problem here. Include the library. Okay. So again, this will be import TweetPy then, right? Right. Okay. Just give me one second. So initialize the library and okay. So initialize the library basically is the app creation. What do? You go to apps.twitter.com, right? Yes or no? Yeah. Okay. Next is tweet retrieval. Okay. Take an argument as a function for the query hashtag. Okay. Modify the query string to add hashtag. Okay. And limit what URL encoding. Where is URL encoding? Okay, this one. Yeah. Just get. So it's for the URL encoding of the hashtag for the same. Okay. Call the get search function. Modify the query string to add a hashtag before the query to limit. Yeah. I'm on it. To limit the search that only contains the string as a hashtag. Search for a URL encoding of hashtag for the same. Okay. URL encoding of a hashtag for the same. Right. The wordings are a little bit different. Right. No problems. What we'll do is we'll just search for what it actually means. Okay. Then we can go ahead and try to get a better picture out of it. Okay, TweetPy probably. But I think what they're trying to say is that getting that link of the Twitter feed, Simran, that is probably the thing, because when you have the info of the hashtag, you basically have you know you basically have the link, right? So that's what they're probably trying to say. So that you can get it in the Twitter file itself. If I may, I think what we did last class covered that up. Let's have a look at it. Just give me one second. So this was something. Okay, I don't remember us taking out so many tweets. First of all, um, yeah, I mean, guys, the point is that the main idea, what they actually wanted to show you was that whatever that we are getting from a tweet, right? But what's the base link will provide? No, you don't need to provide a base link. Just provide that hashtag, right? That is enough. Just give the hashtag's name. That's what they've said. No, see what is there in the previous this thing. Modify the query string. Okay, query string to add a hashtag before the query. Okay, and to limit the search that only contains the string as a hashtag. Okay, I think we need a bit of a clarity on that. So even if you're not able to get this one, forget about it. Try to focus on the other ones, so that I can just ask the support team. Do we have anyone from support here? I think we have Gaurav Bhagat from support, right? Gaurav, you're from support, right? Could you just tell me what this is, basically? Do we have Gaurav online today? I think we do. And yeah, Gaurav. Yeah. So Gaurav, could you just do me a favor and just check and let me know about it? Probably you can tell Tanvi. Tanvi will let me know, or you can just directly ping me. You have my number on the group itself, right? So we can give them clarity on this. But as far as what Simran, as far as what my understanding goes, probably what they're asking is the URL encoding of hashtag. That is basically, something like something like this. Sorry, that's some Simran. That's basically something like this. If I'm just searching for hashtag, um, what can we say? Hashtag, okay. Hashtag best 2019. Let's take that up. Right. So you can see that you have twitter.com/hashtag/ best 2019 source equal to TRN and data ID is equal to tweet, right? Also, and so probably what they're trying to ask you is this link, which you can actually extract on TweetPy. See, it is very easy on TweetPy, as I already told you. Here's the script which you can download as a CSV file, right? But in this CSV file itself, Simran, you will have all the things. You might notice, you might, if you can see the last class. I don't remember if I uploaded the last class file. I'm not very sure if I uploaded last class file, but I remember in the last class we were able to extract every single thing about the tweet. Simran? Yeah, right. From the user, from his ID, from his geolocation, everything we were able to extract. And I already told you that it's like a dictionary, right? Yeah. So you can get that mapping right. Okay, so that mapping probably is available on TweetPy's documentation, and that would be the best thing to do. Okay, if I go to hashtag TweetPy, probably we can actually do that. Let's probably do that, right? Let's probably do that. Probably we'll do it. That will be like cool. But as far as what I know in TweetPy, you actually do not have, you actually don't have a separate thing for a hashtag, as such. Yeah, it just works out fine for them. So that's that. But we have covered that up, Simran. In the data extraction that we did. Okay, who is controlling my desktop? Thank you. Don't do that, please. Yeah. Okay. So we have done that. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Fine. So what else do we have here? Let me see first. So let's go by it one by one. Then I can actually tell if we have not covered something. We'll then go back to it. Okay, get search function. Okay, get search function, guys, is your API.search. Okay, API.search is your get search function. Okay, and the function returns the object status class, refer to the class check here. What is this that we have here? Okay, fine. Just give me 1 second. Print the user ID name. Okay, this also we did last class. User ID ka naam. If you remember, it's a dictionary key. We had the user ID. Cover the last portion of module 5, please. Yeah. Just give me 1 second. I'm just seeing what we have done and what we have not. Then I'll come here. What is the status? Okay, I'll just, I'm not even able to copy this thing. That's pissing me off. Fairly where it's go is it's just utterly silly right now. Give me 1 second. How do you even do this? Obviously not. Okay. Thanks. Thank you. Yeah, Edge is my default thing. So that's the point. Just give me 1 second. Acha, what is the problem in this? What is the problem in this? Simran, what is the problem in this? So this is basically what. Okay, so I think you are getting confused here because of the wordings. Fine, I saw what it is. So Simran, what exactly this is that it is just extracting that particular tweet and user ID. We did this last class. Let me just go to my drive. I think it's in my drive. Let me just go to that. Just give me 1 second, and let me open up my last class contents, which I don't remember where it is. Just give me 1 second. Okay, where is it? I think it should be on title 5. Nope, not this. Is it Untitled 7? Has to be Untitled 7 then. Nope. Untitled 7 is empty. Okay, not an issue. Let's go to 3. 3 is not it. I know that for a fact. So it's not 3. Pretty sure about it. Yeah, I told you right. It's not 3. Why do we have this problem today? Untitled 0. I don't think this would be it also. Okay, so why shouldn't I do it again? Let's just, finish this thing off. Make it easy for you. Oh, okay, yeah, we've got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Wait. Simran, I'm going to rerun this. Okay. So just I'll tell you what status means. Okay. Consumer key. Consumer key. Okay. It pays consumer secret. Is this? And okay. Access token is this. Okay. And access token secret is this. Okay. Okay. And install PyPy. Nothing, कुछ नहीं कर रहा यार. Copy paste कर रहा हूँ. I think that was not for me. Okay, not an issue. But I still answered your question so that you know. Yep. And okay. What the hell? Done this right. Okay. Now what is the issue? We have this thingy here. Okay. Perfect, guys, and we have done this. Nice. So, Simran, the status basically here means that you have a particular tweet, right? Let me just go out. Any topics, guys, for the day? Any good topics that has come up recently? Probably like, you know, uh, okay, let's just go to my Sonam ki shadi. Okay, Sonam got married, right? Perfect. Sonam ki shadi. She looked good. Yeah. So, fine. Simran, what we are actually trying to take out here is this. basically this. Every tweet, okay, if I'm printing this out, okay, there are like so many tweets, and this is the status that you have. Yeah, can you see this status API equal to tweetpy.api.api, whatever it is? Yeah, so let me just say tweetpy1. Okay, good work. This is the first status that I have. Okay, happy birthday Vikas, Ruburbia, I don't know, Ruburubia. Okay, fine. She's an honest girl, guys. She loves her parents and love life, love freedom. Okay, this is the URL that we have. Yeah, and her okay, her actual name is Ruby Varubu, I guess. And you guys can follow her on Instagram also, but don't do it. Don't be a stalker, please. Okay, she has 266 follower, 187 friends, and her statuses count is 25323. Oh my god, I think she is the real tweet lady. But what else do we have? Congratulations to the lovely couple. Hashtag Sonam ki Shadi. What is this? Let's open this link. This link doesn't exist. No problem. Because of this. Yeah. And this is the tweet. Okay. This is, I think, some other girl. Garima Sharma. Okay. Anyways, I don't give a damn about it. But still, the point is that this is basically your status. Okay. And as I already told you guys that we were able to extract so many things right from user mention to the hashtags here, hashtags, right? Hashtag, the text was Sonam ki Shadi, okay, and this was the indices. Probably that is what they're asking, okay. And we also have user mentions, and what are the user mentions? What are the screen names? Who are they? Okay, what are their extended URLs and all, right? So this is status, guys. Okay, so I think that status part is clear, right? Simran, is the status part clear now? Yeah. So I actually wanted to show you this so that we can solve that. Not an issue. So what else do we have? Count the followers. Acha. So how do you count the followers? How do you count the followers? So यहाँ पे तुम्हारा public tweets 1 पे है, ठीक है? What did I say previously, if you guys remember? Tweet in public underscore tweet. ठीक है? Tweets. What were we printing? We were printing a text, right? Instead of that, you can also print something like, let's go here and just check what it means. And wait a second. It is called followers, but what is it actually called in this? Let me just see that. Followers underscore counts. Yeah, just under description basically. Yeah, let me just print out description for the sake of simplicity. Okay, so it doesn't have. Fine. Uh, let's see what public underscore tweets actually have. Is it a JSON format by any chance? It is a JSON format. And let's go back here. Tweet.text, right? For tweet public underscore tweet. Tweet. We printed out tweet dot text. Yeah. Can we print that out? Yeah, we can print that out. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So yeah, Twitter. Yeah, dot user. Correct. It's inside that user documentation. Correct. Where was I? So, yeah, you don't even need to like. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. I mean, if you can actually see what I'm trying to make it up, you can actually get whatever you guys want out of this. ID, retweet, source, text, truncated, user, dot. I put another tab. I've got like follower count, and if I print it out for each and everything, I'm getting right. I can say this sum of tweet of user follower count. Why not an int object? Let's see the type first. Let me see what type is it printing out. Okay, it is printing out this thing. Oh, what you can, okay, what you can do basically is that you just need to add that thing up. Okay, what we actually do with pandas is what I'm doing here, like a stupid person. What we do with pandas, guys, is we just write sum, and it actually works out fine for us. Okay, yeah, always works fine for us. Okay, if you guys are, if any one of you is in machine, if any one of you likes machine learning or anything, I mean, you guys can do it. Right now, some is throwing an error because of this. Okay. So what I can do is like I can write यहाँ पे I equal to 0 ऊपर लिख देता हूँ मैं. Just fix a way out right now so that you guys can get that. So I equal to 0 and each and every individual user, right? So let me just write b equal to whatever it is, tweet follower dot count. I equal to I plus b. Last में print I. इसमें आ जाएगा. So 7,311. That's the point. ठीक है. So like this is from the first tweets or the amount, whatever tweets that we have. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys. Guys, if you guys can't respond to me, then how will I know? How will I know? Yeah. Retweet the tweets using hashtag given by. Okay, this was module. Again, you guys did that, right? Retrieving tweets and all. Then you need to like that's the thing. I mean, whatever you have, as I always tell you, just it is a simple JSON format. You know one magic, guys. I'll show you one magic. Okay. I mean, I know you guys will be thinking, "क्या magic बोल रहा है lame कहीं का," but still, let me show you one thing. If I import pandas as PD, ठीक है? Tanya agrees. Okay. Import pandas as PD. Okay. Pandas is one machine learning library, so don't think too much about it. Okay. Data equal to PD dot data frame, and data frame has what is it? Public underscore tweets. Yeah, this actually creates your thing. Let me just see if it works. Yeah, works. Let's see. Let's see what data is. Status API dot object and okay, you need separations on it. Yeah, public underscore tweets. Um, Status API objects in which you have an ID, you have text, iterative string, truncated is false, hashtag symbol. Yeah, okay, perfect. Not an issue on that. But guys, what I'm actually trying to tell you guys is that you can actually save these files into a PDF format, sorry, into a CSV format, which can basically be used for the analysis part. Okay. If you guys are interested in data analytics, you can actually do that. and it makes no sense to teach you guys this because it will take me a lot of time to teach you guys how JSON is iterated and all. Okay, so that's actually not really a thing which I want to waste my time on, because you guys have a lot of thing right now which you know in terms of project, right, that you have to take care of. So I don't think that's a good option. But apart from that, did you guys understand what status means here? Is it clear right now, or is it difficult for you to understand? Guys, clear? Perfect. बहुत ज़्यादा perfect. Very good, guys. Very good. So, did any one of you try to even start the project? Did any one of you try the project? Yeah. So Vivek, were you able to do anything from that? No, Shubham couldn't. Okay, Simran did. Okay, okay, Ugan did. That's good. That's actually good. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is that Twitter thing is not very difficult. You can be very creative. What I can do from these tweets is, I can see, if I am a huge director, I can see that, yeah, retrieving. Okay, fine. You want to go ahead and do the other ones? Let's do it then. I mean, this is again more of a nested loop. Print the name and number of followers are done. You determine the sentiment. I already told you use text blob on it and it's done. Remember? Remember? Module 9. Okay. What is the comparison? Okay, regular expression. Okay, regular expression. So yeah, they've given you here, no? Import tweepy, use the user timeline function to retrieve the tweet, pass argument 200, search for this username, get extended. There are multiple ways I can reference. Okay, we have done this, guys. Maintain a counter to increment the one. You don't need to do this. Don't worry about this. See, the point is that we need to find out whether this particular string is contained or not. This is a regular expression question, na? You can search for this. This is very easy for you guys to do. We did this, right? Remember, we took out all the tweets of Donald Trump. You guys remember? Any one of you remember? Yeah, we did that for Donald Trump. Yeah. Okay. Again, do you have problem in this right now? So do you want me to tell you what it is? Basically, what is happening is no, but I'll tell you what it is. Okay, we have the code here anyways. So what happens here is that you import re. Okay, you write re dot search of whatever you want to search, comma whatever the tweet है तुम्हारा tweet dot text one probably. अभी नहीं आएगा tweet dot text obviously. ठीक है, and you're countering it. That's what is happening here. It's basically regular expression. ठीक है. Yeah, it's clarified. Perfect. Perfect. So what else, guys? Any other specific module that you have doubt on? Top usage, what is it? Again, the same thing is coming here also. Support English NMTK. Okay, who is accessing this thing now? Don't do that. Tweet a message. We did this. Remember direct message. I think I messaged again that class, or I messaged someone else. Again, yeah. So that is also done. What is the problem now? Done, no? So you'll be able to complete this, guys, or would you need any help? Any further help? Reconfirm the yeah. But Simran, as far as what my understanding is concerned, it is basically extracting that hashtag wala information. Okay, you do that. That is fine. Let me talk to it. I think Gaurav will be on it. Gaurav is there. He's online right now, also with us here, so he can tell us what it basically can be. Right. We will also confirm. I'll also confirm from my end, so that you can actually do it, or we can probably figure a way out so that you guys won't have any issues. Yeah, Gaurav. Okay. So any doubts? Other people? No? No doubts for today. Okay, fine. Perfect. Fine then, guys. Perfect. I actually wanted to show you guys how to get tweets into a CSV file. Okay. And sorry. And point is that you know we basically have all. You guys want to learn that? I'm just asking you guys. Do you want to learn that? How to take this thing up, CSV file? Yeah. Okay. So before I actually ask you guys, how many of you are actually interested in machine learning and all? Machine learning and data science and data analytics. How many of you? Me? Okay, the base is interested. Perfect. We have a lot of people. Okay. Simran is also interested. That's nice. Um, so the motivation basically, guys, is something which is very intuitive enough for us to understand what happens here. Okay, we've got a JSON format file. Okay, we've got a JSON format file, right? And this JSON format file has to be made into a data frame. It's actually, guys, very complicated enough to teach you in one class. There are a lot of concepts which are involved, but intuitively, what I'm trying to tell you guys here is that you've got data frame, and perhaps if you guys would have known, you even have a basic idea of what a data frame is. Because saving this into a CSV file has a lot of things. Okay, I'll just show you one. If I go here and I write py to CSV, just CSV, so many. If I go here, they have done using CSV. CSV library. There's a library called CSV library. Okay. So they've done using CSV library. What have they done? They've written the file. Okay. And we can do it like that. But if we want to do it in a different way, we can go here and we can write py. Yeah, pandas. Okay. The first thing that you'll have is, people trying to do all these things using whatever it is, right? Point is that uh, there are million ways to do data analysis. Okay. You, if you're interested in Python, you have pandas, which is basically everything. Okay. If your interest lies with R, which is another language, then you can go with R, right? So there are basically different sort of things that you can actually use. Okay. But what I've actually seen is that there are many students who are interested at something and they kind of don't do, right? And that becomes a huge issue. So let me just show you intuitively what I basically mean by data analysis. So Simran, let me ask you this question. What can you do with this data? Not Sonam ki शादी. I don't want Sonam ki शादी now. सोनम की शादी से किसी का कुछ नहीं होने वाला. ठीक है? Let's do something interesting. Let's do some politics out here. Congress. ठीक है? अभी इसमें बहुत सारी गालियां मिलेंगी, लेकिन ठीक है, देखते हैं. Correct? इसमें देख गालियां मिलेंगी हमें, देखना. क्या लिखा है देखो. मेरा national priority is this. Testifies to Congress. Actually, not this. Let's see that Rahul Gandhi, what he is doing nowadays. Rahul Gandhi. How many of you follow politics closely, or even have a, even see what it is? How many of you? One does. Okay. Amit Shah, Rahul Gandhi must apologize to the entire nation for pointing into terrorism and defaming so and so and so. Okay, fine. So even that is something. Amit Shah, murder accused. That's why I like Rahul Gandhi. Okay. Most of it are retweets basically, but that is fine. You can't do anything about it, to be very honest. So here, if you see, this guy has done some function thing, and let's not do it like that. What we can do is, we can normally write this. Uh, how many of you know this for loop inside the list? I'm just showing you one thing. Okay, let me show you. First is let's take ID, possibly, and let me say tweet dot ID. Oh, let's say user ID. Okay. User ID. Tweets dot user dot ID for tweets in public underscore tweets. I think this should work. And guys, now you see, I write data dot head. I basically get user IDs. Yeah, perfect, right? I mean, head is for 5. Okay, and so on. It carries on, right? So let me add another code out here. Say text. Let's say that we need to see the text. Uh, let's say text, and I say tweets dot text for tweets in public tweets. Data dot text data head is this. Yeah, yeah, guys, can you see this? So let's make it even more interesting. Okay, let's make it even more interesting by adding one more thing, and that will have uh, let's say that we'll have tweets probably, and I think that will be in tweets dot. That will be in. Let me just see. Where did we done that? Okay. Retweets and yeah, retweet underscore count. So yeah, where do we have here? And I have retweet and so on. Huh? What do you have here? You have text, you have retweets, and you have user ID. Yeah, from this. And what you could possibly do, guys, is something which is really amazing is that you can take these text. Okay. If I can do a lot of things, guys. I can just go here and I can write data of text. So it's capital T. So data of text. Okay. And I get these text. This is how it's basically done. And to make it into CSV, I just write 2 underscore CSV. Done. हो गया. Oh no, file का नाम तो देना. Forgot to give the file name. Let's say that mru.csv. Yeah. And if I go to my exclamation ls, as I can see here, I'll have mru.csv. What I'm trying to say here, guys, is that there are a million ways to do a particular thing. Okay. And this is how you can actually store your tweets into a CSV file. It's already on the JSON format. Okay. So you can actually get the separations out and you can use this function to extract what is important to you. From that extract, you can do some furthermore analysis, probably see the word counts, कि कौन सा word में ज़्यादा followers आया है, क्या है correlation and all. That also you can do. I have done some project myself and I can leave you a link. Probably it's not for Twitter though. Might not, actually it might not actually make you guys happy, okay, as such, to be very honest, but it's not that bad. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. So there are millions of way to do a particular task. Okay, what I want you guys to do is that, just think about how to get things done. In Python, you have Python Twitter, you have TweetPy, you have a library called Twitter, and there are million libraries, okay, which basically sometimes have the same commands, which sometimes have different commands. Okay, but the important point is that you guys need to understand how to approach this particular project that we have is basically to check your understanding on how you are using the codes. Okay, but then much intuitively you must know what are the functions inside that function. For example, you can very rightly pointed out that the follower count is inside user. Yeah, and it actually helped me, correct? So there are million ways to do things. You can probably go ahead here and type out different libraries that you have like so many libraries in Python which you can use. I can use count vectorizer, which will basically count the number of words inside that particular text. Okay, like count vectorizer should work. Not count pre-processing ही था ना? Okay. I think the spelling is wrong, but what I'm trying to say is that you have different libraries, and I can do the same in ordered in from collections. Also, I can do the same. Okay, what I'm doing here with count vectorizer. Yeah. So the point is that ultimately you will have so many what do you call it? So many libraries in Python. Okay, and that is why Python is basically famous. For math, you have import math. You do math.sqrt. हो गया तुम्हारा जो है उसमें, right? So there are like different things which can be used. Like this one which I did was for stock market prediction. You guys can also do the same, right? But the point is that when you're trying to do something, always remember that you need to have an approach in your head कि मैं अभी अगर ऐसा कर रहा हूँ कर रही हूँ, how do I take it up, right? And that is more important here. What we actually want you in these objectives, whether it is determining the sentiment, right? For sentiment, how did we do it? एक line के code से we actually got the sentiments. Remember, we wrote text blob dot यहाँ पे लिखा है, we wrote analyze dot sentiment. That's it. We got the sentiments. Yeah. But the point is not that. The point is that we basically want, there is a lot of underlying code which runs behind this. Okay. So it is regardless of the fact whether you're using TweetPy, whether you're using Python Twitter. Okay. But what they're actually asking you is to use RE, and they're asking you to extract the text. And that is more important than this. If you're asking me today that, okay, fine, Shreyas, what are you going to do with all these things? इससे तुम क्या क्या कर सकते हो? I can say that, okay, let me count and see whether a particular word is increasing the number of followers or not. Yeah, I can do a lot of things. That's what I'm trying to say. And if you guys are actually interested in machine learning and all, I can actually teach you guys a lot. Okay. But what I'm trying to tell you here is that whenever you're approaching this particular problems, always think about what your approach should be. That's the first thing. That's the rule. Once you establish that rule, ना उसके बाद कोई दिक्कत ही नहीं होगी. Remember that. Because this is count vectorizer. We call it count vectorizer. And if you go here and you write analyzer, probably you have different thing. It's a word analyzer. Okay, so there are different libraries. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. So if you guys don't have any doubt on that, then we can actually, close the class. Okay. And if you guys think that, we actually need one more class, then you can actually contact CADView and they'll help you out with it. But if your doubts are solved and, there's nothing else to do, then I think probably we can just finish off this class. But what I'm trying to say, those of you who are actually interested in machine learning and all, they're just be there probably, and don't let your things go down. Those of you who feel Python is tough, it is actually not. You need a lot of practice. That I agree. Okay, and they're more like English. Okay, and that's that. And as far as what projects are concerned, you have Gaurav, you have Rishabh, and you have Tanvi. You have three support people, all three wonderful people. They will help you out. It's whatever it is. Okay, and if you feel that TweetPy is tough and you want to do in Python Twitter, you are more than welcome to do so. Okay, but if you feel that TweetPy is very easy, okay, you can do it in that also. Not an issue with anything. But do remember, guys, whenever they are asking you, okay, so this is sentiment, right? Again, in the sentiment, what do you want? You need the API keys. You need, okay, you don't need parallel dots, use text block. You need to retrieve the hashtag with an argument function. Set your API key, set the object lifts, pass this text, access the sentiment, keep a count of sentiments. This is what they are asking. What is the problem? Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. If they are asking you to keep the sentiment count, यहाँ पे you write if analyze.sentiment.polarity is greater than 0, then positive, else negative. That's it. And then you can actually calculate it. You can just sum it up. That's it. I plus plus. That's it. Or else, whatever it is, don't do anything about it. Okay. So that is what I'm trying to say. It's not difficult. It's actually easy. You just need to have a logic in your head, which has to be defined. So determine the location, language, and time zone that we have already done. I showed you that day that, this girl lives in India and that boy lives in this area. This guy lives somewhere else. Even the time zone and everything, it's under user.time zone, user.location, user.language is done. Again, top usage is the same thing. So the point is that, try to read through these lines. Whenever you have doubt, Ask the support team. They will help you off with that. Okay. So guys, any other doubt, or we can just close the session then? Okay, we'll close the session. Perfect. Um, so any other doubts apart from this project that you have since it's our last class? No? Okay. Fine then, guys. Perfect then. So best of luck with your career, guys. Okay. Do well. Keep coding whenever you can, and we'll meet if we can. Life crosses paths. So best of luck once again. Okay. So I'll just close the session. Yeah. Share. Okay. Good night, guys. Bye. Take care.